All right, all right. Settle down, everybody. We've got ourselves a situation at Fox Sports that's more entertaining than watching the Super Bowl, but with less football and more fumbling, with careers, reputations, and apparently some people's moral compasses. First off, we've got Skip Bayless, the man who thinks his opinion on sports is as valuable as the gold in Fort Knox. Now, Skip decides he's gonna take his talents from the sports debate ring to the bedroom, allegedly offering $1.5 million for some undisputed action. $1.5 million. With that kind of cash, you could buy yourself a whole new personality. Skip, maybe you could even invest in some humility because Lord knows, you ain't getting that for free. Then, we've got Joy Taylor, who's apparently been scaling the corporate ladder like it's the Olympic climbing wall. And by climbing, I mean, well, you know what I mean. She's out here turning the sports network into her personal Love Island. Now, I ain't here to judge. If you've got it, flaunt it. But this ain't America's Next Top Model. It's supposed to be sports journalism. But hey, in this economy, who am I to judge how someone climbs to the top? Charlie Dixon, the executive who seems to think his office is a set of boogie nights instead of a sports network control room. This guy's been running around like he's a director of everyone's love life. I guess when you're in charge of content, you think you can script everyone's personal life too, right? Now, let's talk about this lawsuit. It reads like the script of a bad soap opera. But instead of amnesia and evil twins, we've got sexual harassment and power plays. The hairstylist, bless her heart, thought she was just gonna cut hair, not cut through all this drama. She's out here like, I didn't sign up for this reality TV show, but now she's in the middle of it, trying to style her way to justice, only to find her life's turned into a full-blown episode of Law and Order, Sports Division. The workplace culture at Fox Sports sounds like it was more toxic than a bad batch of reality TV contestants. You dare to speak up about misconduct, and suddenly you're not just losing your job, you're losing at life. That's not a workplace. That's a gladiator pit where the only thing you're fighting over is your dignity and maybe your next paycheck. This whole debacle, man, it's like if The Office was set in a sports broadcasting studio, but instead of Michael Scott, you've got Skip Bayless with his hot takes and his hot mess. And Joy Taylor's a Pam who's not just flirting with the camera, she's flirting her way to the top. And Charlie Dixon? He's like a less charming version of Dwight Schrute, but instead of beat farming, he's farming. Well, you get the picture. What's the moral of the story here? If you're gonna work at Fox Sports, bring your A-game, your lawyer, and maybe a body cam, because it seems like you're gonna need them all. And remember, folks, in this day and age, if you can't keep your hands to yourself, at least keep your offers in writing. So when you get sued, you've got something to frame next to your TV awards. But hey, at least this scandal is giving us something new to talk about instead of the same old sports scores. It's like watching the Super Bowl, but instead of touchdowns, we're counting allegations. And the overtime? Well, that's just all the lawyers arguing over who gets to pay for all this mess. So, keep your eyes peeled. Folks, this ain't over yet. It's like the overtime of scandals where everyone's playing for their reputation, or whatever's left of it. And in the end, the only thing that might be undisputed is how much everyone wishes they'd just stuck to talking about sports.